This is finally the all-new Q7. I think we have been waiting a long time to see what that car will finally look like. And there it is. So let's review this car. In here we'll go around, check the tech, specs, prices and warranty. First of all, let's start with the exterior design. This car reminds me a lot of the old 1970 Range Rover. It's really somewhere down those lines. And as you may know, if it looks like a Range Rover, it looks great. This one is a 2001, but the 1970 model is really the one that comes to my mind every time I look at the new Q7. Maybe it's just me. Exterior personalization for the Q7, it's boring. There is not much bright colors to choose from. The only colors available are solely dark, silver or white. Even the blue option is a bit too dark, it's not even funny. Otherwise, as you may know, shopping Audi is always complicated. Let's break it down a little bit. Basically, you have three main optional packages to choose from: comfort, progressive and technique. USA, it's the same thing but called differently, and UK is a bit different. Over there they only have two variants, SE or S-Line, and they already have the E-tron and SQ7 out. Each one of those variants brings an upgrade to the exterior styling, but some of those upgrades are not necessarily exclusive to the package chosen. You may upgrade some features for an additional fee, even if you're only buying the lower grade package. The wheels, for instance, so much wheels to choose from and always expensive. And by the way, everything is expensive in here. Every time you want to upgrade something, you have to pay more. And as you may know, money doesn't come by so easily. So in my opinion, you either go for the cheapest Audi possible, or get on the second-hand market and buy them from people that are making money a little bit easier than you. When you get in a dealer shop, make sure you know exactly what you want and don't overspend. For instance, standard headlights are xenon. And with the base comfort pack, you cannot upgrade to the Sport S-Line trim, which is supposed to add in some exterior features in order to give the car a sporty look. So it already smells expensive to make your car look like the one they are claiming it looks like in the commercials. Now moving on to the progressive pack. This variant comes in at 5,200 Canadian dollar. Exterior wise, there's an additional color you get to choose from, which is the one displayed over here. They call it Daytona Gray. Those are the progressive package set of wheel, 19 inches, but you get to upgrade to those, which are 20 inches and come in with the additional Sport S-Line pack that costs 1,800 Canadian dollar. As you may have noticed, North America Progressive Pack and S-Line trim are distinctive, but in UK, it's one and only package. This car over here is equipped with Progressive package, over which they added the Sport S-Line trim. As you may see, the S-Line trim adds in a rear spoiler, S-Line badges inside and out, S-Line front and rear bumper, as well as black inside cabin roof fiber. Now, with or without the S-Line trim, you can choose to add in those $1,000 set of wheel, as well as $1,400 LED light. So far, in UK British, it's much simpler. While the base model is called SE, you can only upgrade to a unique configuration which is called S-Line. No comfort or progressive or anything. Canada and USA share a third package called Technique, which still doesn't include the Sport S-Line trim, but you do finally get the 20 inches set of wheel as standard. which are displayed over here. You may also upgrade the S-Line pack and ditch the S-Line set of wheels for a $1,000 21-inch upgrade, displayed over here. And the LED lights are now standard. Do keep in mind, the Technique pack will cost you $10,000 additional dollars. Now, believe it or not, Audi UK do offer the Blue Pearl option on the S-Line package. It costs about 670 British pound and should look somewhat like the one on this Q3. A bit darker to be honest, but still an amazing bright color. Finally, Canada and USA have the double panoramic sunroof as standard, while UK British features this sunroof for a cost of 1,700 British pounds. That's it for exterior personalization. I do advise to be careful when you're buying your Audi. Don't let the salesman sing his song and win you over for more options. Now let's move forward to the engine and mechanical components. So far, July 2016, in Canada and USA, there is only one available engine, a 3-liter V6 petrol supercharged engine, producing 333 horse as well as 325 torque. The only difference is in UK British, two options. The base one is a 3-liter diesel V6 engine producing 218 horse as well as 500 torque. Second option is called E-tron, which means plug-in. The same engine, but this time producing 258 horse as well as 600 torque. If E-tron ever makes it to North America, I am not sure it's going to be mixed with the diesel engine, but we never know. The so-called E-tron features a 17 kilowatt-hour battery reserve, which makes the Q7 range for 56 kilometers, about 35 miles, before empty. Finally, also in UK, there is the SQ7 option already offered, featuring a 4-liter V8 diesel producing 435 horse as well as 900 torque. The only transmission available regardless wherever you live is an 8-speed automatic with manual mode and paddle shifters on the steering wheel. All models come with the 4-wheel drive Quattro system, except the top of the range Technique pack. Optional is the dynamic ride package featuring airbag suspensions, but most importantly 4-wheel steering. It costs about $4,000 both in Canada and USA, and only can be ordered on the most expensive package. The UK British is a bit different. They have the airbag suspensions separately from the 4-wheel steering. Performance-wise, the overall weight is around 2 tons minimum, and the car is still capable of sprinting from 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds. The car is tow rated around 3,500 kilograms when equipped with towing package. This car, equipped with the petrol engine, is on paper capable of an average of 11.1 liters each 100 kilo. Since the gas tank can only handle about 85 liters, you'll probably average 765 kilometers with a fully loaded tank. With the base diesel engine on paper, the car averages 48 mpg. In UK British, the gas tank seems to be a bit smaller, 75 liters, and so the average is 1,300 kilometers with a fully loaded tank. It's an awesome stuff over there. E-tron can even do better, but first you need to make sure you don't get things mixed up. Audi UK claims 156 mpg combined. The internet claims 166 mpge, and you can only drive 34 miles before the battery runs out of juice. This is a fact. Some people have experienced only around 40 mpg on a daily basis, and some are saying 55 mpge average. So it's messy, even for me, and let's leave it at that. The good news is that it doesn't really matter, because you have a diesel engine and that can drive for at least 1,200 kilometers before filling up diesel. Finally, the SQ7 drives up to 39 mpg, which means an average of 1,000 kilometers with a fully loaded tank. Now moving on to the interior feature of the car. So there's three models to choose from: Comfort, Progressive, and Technique. UK British only offers two, SE and S-Line. And they already have the E-tron as well as SQ7 out. Regardless of the pack chosen, at least four interior colors are available: black, gray, beige, and brown. Canada and US basis models needs around $3,000 to get navigation, rear view camera, and smartphone integration. In UK, guess what? Navigation and rear camera are standard. You can even already upgrade for the 6,000 British pound optional virtual cockpit. This is a new and cool feature which replaces your conventional dashboard with a 12.3-inch display. Canada and US do not offer this option on the base model. For that, you have to upgrade to the Technique pack. We'll talk about that pack in a minute, but first, Progressive pack. In here, it's all same stuff. You do get the option to choose the Drive Assist Plus package, which includes Audi Active Line Assist, adaptive cruise control with stop and go. Drive Assist will cost you 3 grand wherever you live. However, the virtual cockpit is now standard, except in UK, still an option. Still, on the SQ7 you do get pretty much everything else standard. Do keep in mind, the SQ7 starts off 70,000 British pounds. That's a lot, about 120,000 Canadian dollars. Here in Canada, the MSRP is 65,000 Canadian dollar up to 75,000 for the Technique package. USA it's 54 up to 64, and UK it's 48 British pounds up to 65 for the e-tron. Now, how does it drive on the road? Well, it's simple. I don't know, I didn't try it yet, but make sure you do try it before buying. You might like it, might not like it. It's a big car nevertheless, and all cars aren't made for everybody, even if it's a genuine cool car. Warranty in Canada and USA is 4 years, 80,000 kilometers. UK, it's 3 years and 60,000 miles, but the warranty can be extended to 5 years or 90,000 miles for 1,300 British pounds. Audi, on this side of the planet, doesn't seem to be too keen on upgraded warranty coverage. You should definitely ask about it, and do not go for third-party coverage.
I'll thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed. Whether you're looking to buy or to be entertained by nice car footage, be sure to subscribe and scroll through my channel. There's much more stuff about cars. Take care and goodbye.